Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is how to repair an underground dog fence, an invisible fence like we have here from PetSmart. And if you do have a break in your line, you'll hear a noise like this. And it's easy to get a break from a bad frost or when you aerate your lawn and forget where the wires are. You don't want to hear this, and if you hear it, you know you have a break in the loop. The light is off, the loop light, and you want that to be on like it is here. So if you do have this problem and you need to find where your break is, you can order the PetSafe wire break locator, and you can get that right on our website. We'll provide a link for that. And this will make it very easy to find your breaks, and it essentially provides for you some wire, a locate transmitter that you're going to hook up to these wires, and an old-fashioned little transistor radio that you're going to use the AM frequency on. And these are hard to find these days, so it was handy to get all this in one kit. And you'll use this to find the break in the wire. Here's how it works. First, you'll hook up the wire break locator by connecting it to these two wires. We're going to hook it up to the loop connectors here, and then we're going to hook up to the ground connectors. We're going to hook up our two stakes. We have some grounding stakes that we're going to wrap around the wall here and connect these two stakes a few feet apart into the dirt. So we're going to drive them into the ground, and then this transmitter will provide a signal to each side of the loop. One way it's going to send a continuous signal, the other direction it's going to send an intermittent beeping signal. And we're going to use this AM receiver or a radio to listen for those signals. And when we go around the wire, you'll hear one signal more than the other. So you'll hear the continuous signal if you're on that side of the loop more than the repetitive beeping signal, or you'll hear the beeping signal as opposed to the continuous. And when you hear those signals stop and switch from a continuous to an intermittent signal, that's where you have a break, and that's where you dig, and you'll go down into the ground and you usually see the wire, and you're going to want to get some wire nuts. This kit comes with some wire nuts that have some silicone sealant in them, or you can use your own wire nuts and just get a little tube of sealant, put them in the wire nuts, attach the wires, bury them again, and cover them up where the break is. So the easy way to make sure your repair works is simply to hook up first. Just hook up your ground loop back to your regular transmitter. So hold that for a minute. So I'm going to hook this back up to my transmitter. And I've marked which cable is which just so I know. For consistency, I know which one is going which direction, but that I don't think matter much. All right, so I've got it hooked up. I'm going to plug it in, and we're going to see if we have our loop light go on, which tells us that everything's working, and we do. So we know we have it hooked up right now. You want to make sure you do good connections, again, using the silicone wire nuts that are appropriately sized, or use the ones that come with the kit, and you should have a nice long life with that wire break. It should be repaired for good. Thanks for watching the Handy Guys.